Everybody, it's your boy Brickhouse here, and man, has it been a bad year for Disney. Bad, bad, bad. In fact, it's their 100th year celebration, and it's been nothing but a nightmare for them. You couple in the um, billions of dollars lost on Disney Plus streaming, the number of subs they've lost on Disney Plus. Of course, they had a Black Friday sale, so they probably recouped some subs at a much cheaper price. Then you throw in the dismal results at the box office this year. I mean, it kicked off actually at the end of last year, at the end of 2022, or toward the second half of 2022, when you had Lightyear lose $106 million at the box office. Then you had that weird animated feature Strange World that lost $152 million at the box office. And then you start off this year with what's supposed to be a tentpole for Disney Marvel being Ant-Man and the Wasp, which was released this past February. And I will say, John Nolte at Breitbart, he's being a little lenient. He's using the old-fashioned double the budget to get to the break-even mark. Me, I'm not going to be so lenient. So here we have Ant-Man and the Wasp. Budget, $275 million. That is if it's its real budget. Because we all know Disney likes to fudge the numbers a little bit. So he's got the break-even at $550 million. Well, I take that budgeted number by 2.5, which means you're just shy of $688 million. It's actually $687.5. Global gross, $476 million. So if you use my methodology, and it's a methodology that a lot of others use, that have been doing this a lot longer than I have, Ant-Man and the Wasp lost $211.5 million. Ouch. Now, Nolte has them at a deficit here of $37 million. So it is quite a bit of difference when you factor in 2 times budget versus 2.5 times budget. Some people even go 3, but I'm not going to do that. Now, this movie here, Chevalier, budget unknown, gross $4.147 million. Next is Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, the only movie that could be considered a success for Disney Marvel this year. Its budget was $325 million. It did $846 million globally at the box office. Now, Nolte's numbers, $98 million on the plus side. My numbers, $33.5 million on the plus side. So it barely just eked out, making some money. Little Mermaid. Remember that one? Your race swapped the ginger classic Ariel for Halle Bailey. Well, that budget was $325 million. Again, that might not be the real number when it's all said and done. Times 2.5. That movie would have had the break-even mark would have been $812.5 million. Well, guess what? It only grossed $570. So it lost $242.5 million. See where this is going, guys? Boogeyman. I didn't even hear of this movie. $55 million. Okay, $55 million. It grossed $82 million. So it lost $55.5 million. Elemental. This is the one that the mainstream media, the access media, hangs its hat on because it got off to a slow start. And it was looking like a flop. Well, they're saying it was a success, depending on where you go for your movie news, your box office news. Well, Elemental had a budget of $250 million, which is about right for an animated feature. which means it had to do $625 million to break even. So you're looking at a minus $128 million. Ouch. Indiana Jones, Dial of Destiny. I'm not even going to run the numbers on this one because it's going to be ugly as it is. It didn't make any money. Same Haunted Mansion. Same Haunting in Venice. Same with The Creator. Same with the Marvels. Now, the Marvels, he's got their budget at 120 million. Or no, 275 million. I think that budget number is more closer to 350. We'll just say it's 300 just to break them right in the middle. They didn't make any money. Next Goal Wins. That's the Taika Waititi soccer film. Didn't make any money. Wish has been a massive flop. So by his numbers, you're talking 745.5 million lost at the theater this year. That's his numbers. My number's going to be a lot higher than that, and I'm not going to even bother to take the time to add it up, folks. You know, I know, everybody knows that this year, Disney has been a failure. Now, after the flop of the Marvels and what is looking to be a flop in Wish, do you think Disney is going to change their tune? I mean, Bob Iger said that they need to focus more on telling stories and getting out of the political realm, but yet just look at what had happened here recently with the first Doctor Who 60th anniversary special, which they did do a comic book adaptation of, but what they did is it was all about the message. It wasn't about the story, it was about the message. Now, I'm not very proficient in Doctor Who, I will admit that. I can remember watching a few episodes on PBS, my local PBS channel back home, back in the day. But I never really got into it. It's something that I do plan on getting into. I do want to get into watching the classic episodes and just watching them all the way through. Because I think it'd be interesting, especially to see how things have changed since the inception of Doctor Who back in the 60s. So, there you have it. Disney's horrible year. Comment down below. Tell me what you guys think. While you're at it, please take the time to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell so you don't miss a video here on my channel, and share this video out there with your friends and family, especially if you have anybody that is into, what's going on in pop culture, what's going on with Disney, Warner Brothers, Discovery, Sony, so on and so forth. And with that, I will see you later.